The stock market's strongest sell signal is still with us, and it's being ignored. Let me show you what I mean. When you take a stock and when it's above your 200-day moving average, you can see right here, that's your 200-day right there, and the stock is above your 50-day moving average, that's tremendous strength that stock has. But when it rotates over and all of a sudden your stock is underneath that 50-day moving average, that's bad news. But you know when it really gets bad? It really gets bad when they turn around and the 200-day moving average pops up. And now you got the 200-day on top of your 50, and there is no way that you can buy these pullbacks and make any kind of money. This is Enron. And you know why? Because the market has crossed over the 50 and the 200-day. It's so important. Nobody's talking about it. Now, watch this. This is just as amazing. Just as amazing as everybody thought April 9th, that was the bottom of the market. All right. IWM, the Russell 2000, is one of the most important indicators because it is like the inner workings of our body. It's everything. It's the bond market, TLT, the 20 and the 30s, treasuries, very important to us because it's the barometer, economic barometer to our economy. But when you take IWM and combine it with TLT, wow, those really drive the market. Now let me show you what's going on. We already know that IWM crossed over, and that's why we had that 30% drop in the Russell. Oh, if you look wondering why my chart is different than your chart, I designed these charts 25 years ago. I got sick of listening to the noise, and I made sure I designed a chart. All I wanted to know, is money going into my stock or is it coming out? If it's going in, it's green. If it's coming out, it's red. And it gives you a great deal of confidence. Okay, so watch the Qs. The Qs, look, are crossing over today. We're talking today, 4/15/2025. Look at the spiders crossing over. And everyone on the 9th, right here, was acting like, oh, the bottom's in. I got to buy. And you want to know what was really funny about that? They're buying in downtrends. You don't buy in downtrends. Because why? They're buying because the candlesticks are going up. The candlesticks, all candlesticks tell you is that who's winning, the bulls or the bear? What were the contracts that day? Who won? It doesn't direct the market. It's the trend. You want to know what the trend is doing. Where is the money going? The trend of the money, in or out. And that's another reason why I designed this chart. So take a look. Microsoft. They started by Microsoft. Look at in a downtrend. They bought Walmart in a downtrend. Look, still in a downtrend. Anything under the 30% is a downtrend. And again, because my charts show red is telling you you don't have enough money coming in from the institutions. Now, look at this. Same thing here. Now, this is different. It turned from a downtrend to an uptrend, and it showed on my charts money was starting to come in. See, that's how it works. In other words, you got to follow the trend. The market, the S&P, is a huge probability, almost 100% probability that it's going to come right back down and make a new low. Why? Because when markets sell off 5, 10, 15%, those who sell short take profits. They buy their own shares back. But when they hit 20%, they really buy a lot of their own shares back because they want to take some profits. It's down 20%. So everybody's jumping and thinking, hey, we set a new bottom. No, we didn't. No way. So they kept buying and kept buying all these stocks in a downtrend. So make sure that when you're buying stocks, okay, that you buy stocks when there is an uptrend. Now, if you look, for example, our mags. We shorted mags, look at, in a downtrend. That's what you do. You short it. Now, remember, by designing this chart, and it's telling you money's coming out of that stock, it gives us great confidence. Over 225,000 people have been using this chart. I designed it 25 years ago. It gives you great confidence. And same thing when you're buying a stock. It gives you great confidence that you got money coming into the stock. Turns from red to green. This is not a gimmick. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here to tell you we got these crossovers coming. And they're starting. And that's dangerous. So make sure that you keep your eye on those crossovers. Okay? I'm going to be talking more about the market again. And hope you join me again. And for more information on how I make trading easy, just comment the word stock below for a free 10-day